What's good with it, y'all? We back with a reaction video to James Harden becoming officially a Clippers player. I don't even know how to react to that, man. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, y'all. All right, let's get to it, man. So we got James Harden forcing his way yet out of another situation, leaving Philly after claiming that's where he want to be, and now he's officially a Clipper. Philly getting I'd say Covington, some draft picks, things of that nature. He's in his second stint with the Sixers, so we're gonna have to wait and see how that pans out. But it's just more along the lines of the story being told of James Harden and his career and what his reputation gonna be and things like that, man. Um, I have to say honestly, it's a damn shame if if that's the way of putting it lightly and nicely. It's a damn shame. Like I don't even know what to say about this dude at this point, man. How in the hell is this dude still even? I wouldn't say in the league because he can still play a little bit, but at the same time, like, how is this man still pushing his way out of situations, and scenarios? I understand there's 1 year left on his contract, so the Clippers are biting the bullet, taking that chance, trying to go all in, so to speak. But I honestly don't think it's going to be a great fit for them, man. You already got one player, and Brody, you know what I'm saying, Russell Westbrook will need the ball to be of any help or any sort of difference maker for the team. However, on the flip side of that, man, for the perspective of James Harden, like there isn't much for him when you look at James Harden. Like he don't play off the ball. He's not a spot up shooter like that, or that's not in his game. He need the ball in order to be effective. You know what I mean? And you got two other players that on this team where you have a Kawhi Leonard, you know what I mean, who needs the ball. I would say mid-range post that he doing the most of his work around that area now. But as far again, he's not a catch and shoot type player. So with him, what does he need? He need the ball in his hands to create his own shot. Paul George, he can play off the ball more because he's kind of gotten used to doing it. But obviously, we know he's one of the better one-on-one players in the league that can create his shot at any time as well. But as far as James Harden joining that situation, man, this team is not a up tempo built to go fast type team, but they're bringing in the type of players that's gonna look to want to do that. But in reality, that ain't the case. Kawhi doesn't want to get up and down the court like that. You know what I mean? We all know that's the youngest old man you ever seen. You know what I mean? So Paul George can do it. You know, obviously Russell Westbrook can do it, but Kawhi is the one that isn't a fan of that. You know what I'm saying? Extreme up tempo, push the momentum type thing. And how's that gonna fit in? Bringing James Harden in. You know what I mean? Somebody gonna have to come off the bench. You're not gonna have Russell Westbrook starting and then James Harden at the two, uh, Paul George at the three and Kawhi at the four. You know what I mean? So it's like, if that's what you're gonna do, then we know James Harden don't play a lick of defense, and that, like I said, it's sad as hell that this man is like literally forcing his hand and forcing his way out of situations and stuff by making them uncomfortable, putting his full fledged diva status to the degree. Like he like the Michael Jordan of divas at this point, man. Like I ain't never seen no situation like this in my life. I back power. What is it? Player power and all that stuff. Like I want these players to have full control and the power over their careers and stuff like that. But when it come down to it, like this is something that's a little bit different, man. Why do I say that? I say this: James Harden literally is on his last leg in the NBA. If it don't pan out with the Clippers and he don't show glimpses and stuff like that, there is not going to be any teams that's willing to risk throwing the bag at him or throwing him an opportunity as far as getting him on the team or taking a chance to see if he can lead their team anywhere or anything like that. That's just my honest assessment and opinion as far as when I look at James Harden. He's on the latter stage of his, I wouldn't even say prime, but latter stage of his career because I don't really, like I said, see any other teams pulling the trigger to give him more chances or anything like that, man. So I think we're seeing pretty much the last of James Harden from a perspective of being on a team that's competing. Now, if this doesn't pan out the Clippers, man, I can see him just going somewhere like, what can I say? Not Charlotte. I would say maybe the Pacers, somewhere, somewhere where it's not, um, somewhere where it's not like, the expectation is not to win the chip. I guess that's the easy way to put it, man. Like, cause it's just I don't know, it's it's baffling to me that this dude literally still has this much power. Or team, like I said, teams just giving up. So I honestly think if it don't pan out this time around for him, man, it's the curtain call. Curtain is, you see the curtain slowly dropping down. Because like I said, with him coming there, the expectation now is championship or bust. There is no we'll get him next year, or we made the trade halfway through the year or anything like that. No, that's not the case, bro. We 4 games into the season, so the team you got plenty of time. It's championship or bust, bro. Like I said, they not gonna be sitting there playing no games. They not gonna give you no pass or any of that. I honestly, like I said, if he don't play well and he don't show that he still got it, things like that, we could definitely be seeing James Harden up out of the not up out of the league, but definitely not on the team competing for a championship, man. Again, this is crazy to me. Like this man, literally, like it's just if he ain't winning or he ain't getting some type of way, he take his ball and go home and pout. Like it's absurd to me. So Sixers did what they had to do to try and preserve the rest of their season. They made the change, so now we got to wait and see what comes about it after that, man. But like I said, James Harden, bro, I don't know what to say, man. I'm speechless at the fact of this, man. I personally don't think it's gonna work out. Man, it's gonna mess up. It's gonna disrupt the chemistry, the diva mentality. You already got personalities there in a certain kind of way, but you bring somebody else in that ain't gonna be a part of that no nonsense type. You know what I'm saying? Situation. So it is what it is, man. Good luck to them. But that's all I got for y'all, man. I appreciate you stopping through. Make sure you hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're new. I'll be back at y'all with another one, man. Y'all be easy. Appreciate you stopping through.